Yeah, and it's going down. Yeah, it's going down right now. And this thing I found. A throwback Thursday. Yeah, let's get real about relationships Thursday all up in your area. How you feeling? It's the daily, go get our Ms. show, and we emotion, and y'all know how it go. Everything is gonna be all right, starting now. Everything is gonna be all right. You know how it goes down. Yeah, word. Tonight we talking about sexual compatibility. Sexual compatibility. How important is it to be sexually compatible with your mate? How important is it, y'all? You know, let some people tell it. It's like it's not important at all. It's like it's no big thing. You know what I mean? Don't worry about sex. You know what I mean? You worry about sex too much, man. You worry about sex too much, you know? And I'm like, it's kind of the thing that populates this world. It happens between a boy and a girl, but we got alternative lifestyles too. But I'm not talking about that time, not that thing. We do, but we're gonna get into this thing. It's the Daily Go Getimism show, all up in your area. I am your host, Son 752, aka Omar with the rrr. What's up, Stacy White? Good to see you tonight. Word. And T Carry right. Morning, noon, and night. It's a pleasure to see you in my sights. That's right, y'all. It's going down. Sexual compatibility. Sexual compatibility. A lot of people say that sexual compatibility is not that important. People say that sex in a relationship is not that important altogether. I don't think that I subscribe to that. I know that I don't subscribe to that. I think that sex is important, period. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to take center stage as far as importance in your life. But I think that when a man and a woman get together, or any other type of alternative lifestyle that develops into a romantic relationship, when two people get together and they want to be together for a while, sex is going to become part of the equation. It's going to be an issue. It's going to happen one time. It's going down like that. So let's get it popping. Urban Therapy with Son 752. With this your daily, the Daily Go Getimism show. We do this every single day. Every day it rains. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. We break it down, y'all. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. I am your host, Son 752, aka Omar with the rrr. And if you can't say Omar with the rrr, well, then you just say Omar with the R's, the Daily Go Getimism show, all up in your area. I'm feeling like a real man should. And I'm hoping that y'all feeling like real men and women should along with me. And it's going down. Throwback Thursday. Let's get real about relationships Thursday. It's the 11th of the month. It's the 11th of the month. And I'm feeling good. It's a good day today, weather-wise. 70s, all up in the 70s. It's all hot up in the crib. You know what I mean? Ain't got no heat on, but it's all hot up in there. Hey? But it's gonna be all right, man. You know, shoot, we've had a winter for the ages. We have definitely had a winter this year. If we didn't have one in years past, we definitely made up for it this year. So that's what it is, and that's how it has gone down. So to have some decent weather right here in your grasp has been a nice change, a nice outlet, a nice way to spend a day. So, whoa. So tonight on the Daily Go Getimism show, we are talking about sexual compatibility. Now, when you think about compatibility in and of itself, a lot of people believe that compatibility is a key ingredient in order to just be together. To get together, be together. You know, when you're compatible with somebody, you like a lot of the same things. You know, you are able to gain understanding into somebody else's world, even if you don't always agree. You're still compatible because you are able to make an agreement out of out of disagreeable circumstances. So when you are compatible, it doesn't mean that, well, you like basketball and I like basketball, and you like football and I like football, and I'm a sports fan and you are a sports fan, and I'm an art fan and you like art. You know how to draw and I know how to color. Yeah, it's not even, it's deeper than that. It's that it's more like whatever interests you have, I respect those interests. Like, I may even try to support those interests. Like, hey, that's not my thing, but hey, you're pretty good at that. Or that's your passion, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's one of those things that define you. It's hard. It's hard. I don't know about you, but for me, it's hard for me to get into somebody who I don't think is passionate about anything. I think everybody should have something that they're passionate about, something that defines who they are, or something that you can point to and say, you know what, that's what they do. That's their thing right there. It's their thing. I think everybody should have that. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? I almost forgot to drink. Gotta have my drink. Can't be in here without the drink. Gotta get the drink. It's all good. But yeah, so that's compatibility. Just regular compatibility. Like being able to respect somebody else's passions, being able to support somebody else's dreams, their dreams, fantasies, their hopes, their desires, whatever. That's compatibility. You know, you're incompatible when it's more like, I don't give a fuck about what you do or what you like or whatever. You know, that thing that you do is so weird. It's so off the wall. It's so crazy. I'm not getting behind that. You do that, but I ain't doing it, because you know, if you have too many instances where that's the case, where you don't feel the need, desire, or even inclination to support somebody in what they do or how they think or how they feel or anything like that, then you're not compatible with them. And that type of incompatibility will come into the conversation, and it can ruin things. It can make things go bad for a couple. So when you talk about sexual compatibility, does it mean that you both like the way that it is? Well, that's possible, but I don't think that it's 100%. But I think that both meant to please the other. You care. Yeah, it's in there. Everything is going to be all right. Yes, everything will be okay. Yes, if you dig the one that you're with, lay down with. I don't see how you can lay down with a person every night and that shit ain't really right. But people do it all the time. But does that mean that they're not sexually compatible? Well, that's what we're talking about tonight. Emily Dunlap in the house. I said it. Emily, good to see me. Some you and Carol Chamberlain, mi favorita, come through. It's good to see me and my eyes on you. So we're talking about sexual compatibility tonight. Sexual compatibility. Does that mean that if you're a freak, you got to have somebody else that's a freak? But I guess what we really want to get into, well, what I really want to get into tonight, what I want to know from y'all is, can you be sexually compatible with somebody in the beginning, and then that compatibility starts to drop off? You know, can you start off with a hell of a run? Like, yo, in the beginning, we were very sexually compatibility. We both couldn't get enough of each other. But then as time went on, like right now, I wouldn't care if we never did it again. Is that a breakdown of sexual compatibility? Or is that an indication that maybe you weren't as sexually compatible as you thought you were in the beginning? Is that what we're looking at? You know? So that's what we're getting into tonight on the daily, go get a business show. What's going on, Queen Monica? Queen Monica, Queen Monica Davis all up in the house. Good to see me some you. Queen Matu Mayini Monica Davis. Word up. Yeah. So can you be sexually compatible with somebody in the beginning? Like, y'all all hot and heavy in the beginning, but then after a while, it just starts to drop off. Can somebody start to be more explorative? Is that a word? Explorative? Can somebody explore more in a sexual way, and maybe the other person likes it just the way it is, or it's cool right where it is, and maybe that knocks off the compatibility? Does that mean that you are incompatible if something like that happens? So one person is evolving and the other person is like, no, I'm good. I'm good. We good right here. We good right here. We're good right here. Right here. We don't have to go to right here. So, a lot of times when we think about compatibility, especially something like sexual compatibility, we're thinking along those lines. Like, yeah, we like the same things. But I figure if women can fake orgasms, they can probably fake compatibility too. No? I figure if a woman can fake orgasms on a regular basis, like some women have claimed to do, if they can fake orgasms on a regular basis in order to please their men, that's what they say they do. Like, maybe realize that their man needed to feel like they came, so they acted like they came. So, is that it? Is that it? They acted like they came. So, how long can you fake compatibility? How long would you be willing to fake compatibility? And are you faking compatibility in exchange for something else? Like, if you are the type that would fake an orgasm, and you're the type that would fake compatibility until the road gets too rough for you to withstand anymore. Like, you know what? I don't even feel like you're worth me faking this anymore, so I'm not going to fake this anymore. But while you are faking it, if you're faking orgasms, if you're faking compatibility, are you going to be faking it because you're getting something else on the back end? Like, let's say, all right, for a woman, let's say your man is not that good in bed. He's just not. Now, for whatever reason, I can't get into whatever personal reason it is, but he doesn't really please you in bed. So let's say he might be good with somebody else. He may be really good with somebody in his sexual history, but he ain't all that when it comes to you. That's just how it goes. You just have to submit to that fact. So, but he might be a good man to you. Maybe he's very affectionate. Maybe he's very kind and loving and generous. He takes care of home. He takes care of his kids. He does the right things. He's good in his community. He's honest. He's loyal. He just can't swing that thing right. But you were already into him before y'all even, bumped uglies. Some people get together based on sex. Like, let's say if you fuck somebody on the first night you meet them, well, sex played a big sexual attraction, definitely, or physical attraction definitely played a big part in y'all getting together. So if they was bad that night, you're probably never going to get to the point where you're going to see the real good in them as a person, because you based a lot. You gambled a lot on that first night, and that first night didn't go that well. So you lost. You lost real bad on that first night. You lost. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, with that being the case, you may not never get to the point where you see them as a good person. But if you waited for a while, if you know, did the Steve Harvey thing and made him wait 90 days before you gave him some ass, then you probably got a chance to really know him, like him, or whatever. And he got a chance to do the same with you. But when y'all finally had sex, it might have just been all right. And you might have figured, well, it's only the first night. So it's all right for it to only be all right. We waited. It's only the first night. It was all right. It was only the first night. So it was all right. So you may be thinking that it's going to build up. Well, maybe it did build up a little bit. But maybe even at its peak, it was still just okay. It was serviceable. But the other things that the man brought to the table may have been great. Same thing with a man. There are plenty of men. I mean, a lot of men don't admit it, but there have been plenty of men who have had terrible sexual experiences with a woman, or terrible a terrible sex life with a woman that he loves. This is true. It's true. You know, you got all these dudes out here running behind these chicks with these wonderful, beautiful bodies, and you be thinking that the pussy is going to be the same as that body is promising, and it doesn't always work out that way. Yo, a fat ass guarantees nothing. It just don't. And listen, it's nice if you like it just to look at, then it will deliver every time. But if you looking for, good sex because she got a fat ass, you want to be in. I mean, I'm just telling you, it's not a guarantee. That's just like many women know that a man with a big dick doesn't necessarily mean he's going to be able to please you. It just doesn't work that way. You would think that it would kind of, but nah, it just doesn't work that way. So the same way that a woman may fake sexual compatibility, a man might do the same thing. Because he might not be able to believe, like, I know this can be better than this. But after double-digit tries, listen, my man, it ain't there. But it might be all right. Like, look, she has other things that she brings to the table. She can cook. She a good mom. Shit, she rubs my back. She gives manicures, pedicures. She a licensed masseuse. Shit like that. I don't know. She washes my clothes. She takes care of me. She cares. Makes me lunch, dinner, breakfast, everything. Loyal as shit. My car breaks down in the middle of East Giblet. She'll come from West Giblet to get there. So, but when it's time to do the damn thing, it's like your expectations get low because it's just all right. So you might be faking compatibility. I mean, many of my friends when I was younger, I remember dudes saying this. It was like, oh, always tell a woman that tell her that her shot is all of that, because even if it's not really all of that, she'll do more. She'll do more to try to live up to that hype. And I was like, what, are you serious? Because you listen, man, I've always been a purist. Like, if I don't have nothing nice to say, I just shut the fuck up. But when I was younger, I'm not going to be telling you that you all of that when you just all right. I just ain't having. But my friends told me, they tried to coach me on that all the time. Yeah, whenever I get with a girl, I tell them that they this, that, and the third, whatever. And the next time or the times after that, they try to live up to that, or they try to perform better. I'm thinking, like, is that reverse psychology? Because I'm like, what if you told her that she was all that, so she figured, well, I ain't even got to do this other shit. I'm good. I already, I hit a low ceiling. Boom. Ceiling is only right here. I hit it. She might be a lazy chick. You already graded her paper an A. You can't go no higher than an A, dog. Yes, you can. You can get an A plus. No, you can't. You really can't. You can get 105 on a test, but it's still an A. No, it's an A plus. I'm like, all right, well, that A plus is going to have to bring up your average from this F. So where an A and an F can equal a C if it's a high F, but if it's a low F, like 100 and a 20, you still not getting no C. Divide that by 2, the average, you get a 60. Well, wait a minute, because that's provided you. Listen, man, you might still fuck around a bit. Anyway, what's going on, my man James Price? James Price, my man, my man. You doing big things out there. You doing good things. You know what I mean? You're a good brother. Good to see me some you. Without a doubt. And Cherry is all up in the house. It's Cinderella Dana Dane. Well, it's the woman Dana Dane with fame. It's Cinderella Dana Dane. Well, it's the woman Dana Dane with fame. How you feeling, Dana Dane? It's the Dane. It's the Dane. It's the Dane. And my brother from another mother, Norris Hill, is my brother from another mother, Norris Hill. What's going on, my brother? Thanks for coming on through. You know how we do. It's good to have my eyes on you, and that's word. So we talking about sexual compatibility tonight. What is sexual compatibility? Is it something that we are all privy to? Is it something that every couple that has gotten together and have stayed together, is this something that they've all had? I'm not so sure. Well, we're trying to unlock it tonight. We're going to try to unlock it and go to the next level of understanding, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, culture, freedom, power, equality, God, building, destroy, born cipher, the supreme mathematics. We're going to open it up tonight. James Price says, just getting out of Facebook jail. Damn, man. They got you, son. They got you. But you got other accounts, man. You know what I mean? You got other accounts. You gotta rock them. Don't let them keep a good man down. You know what I mean? Don't let them keep a down man good. Okay, sexual compatibility. So, like I said, my argument is that a woman can fake orgasms, so she can fake compatibility. A man may not fake orgasms as much, and I say that he won't fake orgasms as much because a man can fake an orgasm just like a woman can. Yes, you can fake a nut. Yes, you can. Yeah, absolutely. Especially if you wear condoms, you can fake them all day. Like, yo, let me back up out of this garbage because this is. Oh gosh, you're the best. Ooh, that was something else. Oh my God. Ooh, if I had enough time, I would stay here and lay up under you for hours and hours. You done killed me. But yeah, so if you can fake compatibility, you can fake orgasms. It could be because the exchange for those falsehoods may be a good idea. It may be a good exchange for the faking that you're doing. I mean, what y'all know? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Because some people don't think that sex is. I've heard people say that sex is the least important thing in a relationship. Like it don't mean nothing. But I've also heard people say that looks aren't important. So I've heard looks aren't important. Sex isn't important. I've also heard, I mean, to be fair, I've heard people say that money wasn't important. And I've also heard people say that love wasn't important. I'm like, what? Damn. Yes, I've heard plenty of people say that love wasn't important. Respect is more important than love in a relationship. Like, damn. So if respect is more important in a relationship than love, have you ever been in respect with somebody? I know that you've been in love with somebody before, but have you ever been in respect with somebody? You know what I'm saying? You got to understand what I'm talking about. Have you ever been in respect with somebody? Have you ever been in respect with somebody? Have you ever been in respect with somebody? I said, have you ever been in respect with somebody? I said, have you ever been in respect with somebody? I said, have you ever been in respect with somebody? I know you've been in love. Have you ever been in respect? If you say that love is not that important in a relationship, you say that love isn't that important. I've heard people say it. I've heard people say that sex isn't important. Looks aren't important. I will say this. I have never heard anybody say that respect isn't important in a relationship. I have not heard that. I'm not saying that nobody said it, but I haven't actually heard that. I haven't heard that verbalized. I haven't heard it verbal. Cherry says, my marriage of 20 years, the sex was horrible. I never cheated. I never felt connected. I didn't think it was that important until I became free. Now watch out. Wow. 20 years? 20 years of, what's the word you use? Horrible sex? Well, goddamn. Surely, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Surely, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. What's going on, Shirley? How you doing? Good to see me some you. 20 years of horrible sex? Well, let me ask you this, though. Because maybe you can speak on this. Were y'all sexually compatible in the beginning and then it just got bad as time went on? Like, does the sexual compatibility start to drop off when other bad things start to come into the relationship? Like if somebody is abusive, if somebody lacks understanding or compassion for you, if they don't give you any time and attention, they just don't show any interest in the things that are important to you. You know, I could imagine how that could cross over into your sex life and make you feel like, well, you know, you make me feel so bad over here that it's starting to cross over into over here because it's making me not really want to give myself all the way to you and be free and please you the way I think that somebody who loves somebody should please the one that they love, because you're not cooperating. You're not doing what I need you to do over here. So it's crossing over here. So is that something that happened? But because I'm, call me shallow, but I don't see how you can marry somebody that you didn't enjoy having sex with. But enjoying having sex with somebody and being sexually compatible may not be the same thing. That's what we need to find out tonight. Are they the same thing? Maybe they have a lot of the same components, but maybe they don't have to be the exact same thing. Let me know. And y'all know y'all can call into the show. Yeah, y'all can call into the show. Yeah, y'all can call into the show. Yeah, you can call into the show. Yeah, you can call into the show. Yeah, call into the show. 319-527-6199. I said 319-527-6199. 319-527-6199. 319-527-6199. Y'all can call on the line and y'all know y'all talking to the sun that always shines and everything is gonna be y'all right. Yeah, tonight, yo, the sun was shining real bright. Okay, all right. My brother Ansel Jones is in the house. What's going on, my brother Ansel Jones? Good to see me some you. That's my word. Ansel Jones says, if there's no respect in the relationship, y'all wasting time. See? Like I said, I've never heard anybody say that respect wasn't important in a relationship. I've heard people say that love, it wasn't all that important. Like, you know, and I think that people say that love isn't that important in a relationship either because they feel like they have been betrayed by what love was supposed to deliver to them, or they were just taught love in the wrong way. And that's why they blame love for a relationship, or because they know that when love is a factor in a relationship, that they let their guard down and allow themselves to be vulnerable and get hurt, and they don't want to be hurt. I want to hurt no more. I don't want to hurt no more. I don't want to get no hurt no more. I don't want to let them hurt no more. Okay, all right, check it out. Charlene Curry. Charlene Curry. What's going on, Charlene? How you feeling, Charlene? It's good to see me some you. Yeah, know that I'm always glad you came through. And my girl, Will Horn. Will Horn, how you feeling, ma? It's good to see you coming on by, saying hi. I hope you sit down for a little while, give it a try. Cherry says, sex is a mental thing. He was very selfish in a lot of areas of our of a lot of areas, and sex was one of them. Okay, you're saying sex is a mental thing, and he was very selfish in a lot of areas, and sex was one of them. He definitely didn't make me feel beautiful, but as time went on, he blamed it on medications that he was taking. Oh, I see. Little Black Butterfly. What's going on, Little Black Butterfly? Thanks for coming through on the Instagram side. Appreciate that. Okay. Sure. Okay. Robin Ming. My big sis, Robin Ming, coming on through. Appreciate it. But yeah, we're talking about sexual compatibility. You know, I mean, we really need to try to nail down what sexual compatibility means. You know, you hear people out here that call themselves freaks and they say, well, I'm a freak. I need to be with somebody who's a freak. Well, if you are a freak and somebody else is a freak, does that necessarily mean that you are sexually compatible? Because I'm thinking that just because you're a freak, it doesn't mean anything, because they might be a different kind of freak than you are. You might be a freak in the area of like S&M, like you in that sadomasochist type shit. You either want to whoop ass or you want to have your ass whooped, and somebody might not be into that kind of freaky shit. You know what I mean? You might not want to put a spike collar around your neck and walk like a dog. That might not turn on somebody, but it is freaky. You know, I think it's dumb, but hey, you know, what makes the next man dick hard and the next woman pussy wet? I mean, what can I say? What can I say? Whereas somebody else freak might be involving other people, bringing other people into your bedroom, into your sex life. It might involve public displays of sexual activity and shit. Like, I just want to do it outside. I want to do it on the L train, like in Risky Business or some shit like that. You know, that might be a freak. Everybody has their own little freakiness. Like, my freakiness is I like to have sex with all my clothes on, and I mean all of them. I'm like your pants and everything. Like, yes, like I like through the zipper sex. Like, what? Like, yeah, like when you take off all your clothes, anybody can do that. But when you keep all your clothes on, I'm trying to tell you, it's some of the best sex you ever had in your life. There's different kind of freaks, different type of mentalities, different things that people think is good. It can't be wrong if it turns you on. I said it can't be wrong if it turns you on. It can't be wrong if it turns you on. I said it can't be wrong if it turns you on. I said it can't be wrong if it turns you on. You do your thing with somebody else till the break of dawn in it. And when it's over, you start over again the next night. You done felt a hell of a friend. Yo, the freaking you is the same freaking them. Y'all compatible as hell. Yo. And then y'all bring other people aside and everybody want to take a ride. And your pride feels good because you finally found somebody for yourself. Everything is good and it's healthy for you. Have a sex life with somebody that you can relate to. And they want to date you. Y'all go out, y'all have a good time, man. Everybody want to be that. Sexual compatibility comes in many different forms. It may not mean that I like everything that you like. It may just be that I will do things that you like and you will respond in kind and reciprocate. For example, in a relationship, some people like anal. Some people like anal sex. Now, if you're dealing with somebody that likes anal and you don't like anal, it can be a problem. Does it mean that you're not sexually compatible? No. But there is a chance that part of your sexuality may become an issue because, let's say it's the woman who likes anal. And the only reason I say that is because if it's a man who likes anal, people going to be looking at him sideways. Unless it's a woman who likes anal. And one thing I've learned over the years is that women who like anal will definitely look past a lot of things in a nigga. Like, if you want a liberal view being given to you, get you a chick who likes anal. So if she really likes anal, and don't get me wrong, a lot of women like anal. The women who like anal swear by anal. Like, that's what they do. Like, they be like, what the fuck you mean? What kind of man don't want to fuck me in the ass? I'm like, man, slow down. Like, chill. Like, chill. But hey, that's what turns them on. They say that women who get anal, who like anal, they have stronger orgasms. They say anal orgasms are stronger than vaginal orgasms. That's what they say. The women that I know who like anal, that's what they said. That's what they said. That's what they said. So if she likes anal to the point where she wants that from her man and he ain't going to give it, he won't give it to her because he don't like it or whatever, I can imagine that would become an issue. If it was the other way around, like if it was the man who liked anal and he kept pressing his woman, come on, do this for me. You know what I mean? It's just a little anal. I'm gonna be gentle. We gonna use lube. Everything is gonna be all right. We could try it. We gonna try it for me, and more than likely she gonna do it. Most women have tried anal at least once. Some have said, I did it once. I ain't doing it no motherfucking more. I'm good. I'm good. Other women like, ain't nothing wrong with a little anal sometimes. And then you got the women like anal. That's what it is. Anal. Yeah. Count me in. So, because one likes anal and the other one doesn't, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're sexually incompatible. They may just have to compromise somewhere along the line. But it could become an issue. It doesn't necessarily have to become a negative issue, but in any situation where one person wants something and they know that the other person can deliver it on a physical side of things, then you can start to feel like somebody is selfish, or they just don't want you to. They don't want you to live. They ain't trying. They don't want you to live. So it could be a problem. My man Jeff Hawkins. Jeff Hawkins, what's going on, my brother? Good to see me, some of you. Thanks for coming on through. Word up. Word up. Okay. Oh, hold on. I think I missed a couple of comments over here. Let me see what we got. What we got? Because I ain't see when Shirley, when Robin came in. Okay, T. Carey Wright says, when sexual compatibility faded for me, it was because we wanted different things sexually. This happened to me twice in my life. So are you saying that sexual compatibility for you means that y'all like the same things? I mean, it makes sense, but is that what sexual compatibility is? I think for me, I would probably say it's more about just making sure that the other person is pleased and them doing the same for you. Doesn't necessarily mean that y'all have to like the same things. To me, it means more that you have to take some time out to care what the other person likes and deliver. Not necessarily like the same things. Like I said, the anal thing, I could see how people would bump heads about that. But certain sexual positions, people can bump heads about that. Whether or not oral sex, giving head, going down on somebody. If you're dealing with somebody, like for example, if you're dealing with a woman who always gotta get, you gotta start her up that way because she can't come no other way. You know what I mean? It could become an issue, especially on them nights when he don't want to do as much foreplay. Like, how come I can't never go in? Like, I can't never just get no ass. Like, damn, even with a quickie, I gotta go down on you with a quickie. We got 5 minutes. We at the carnival behind the bleachers. You know what I mean? We was watching a show at the carnival, the clowns and shit. Went around the bleachers. Wasn't nobody there bleachers, you know what I'm saying? Had to pull your panties to the side. You like, yeah, get on your knees, pull the panties. Like, yo, we don't have time for that. You got to. Or if you're dealing with a man that gotta get head all the time. There are plenty of men out here who they just gotta get head. It's like they was born with head. Especially nowadays. Like when I was growing up, getting head was like a prize. I mean, people did it, but it was more like it was we was a lot more appreciative of it. Way more appreciative. That shit didn't come a dime a dozen. Nowadays, people like, oh, you don't give head. You don't have sex. There's no sex without head. Well, in a situation where one person feels that way, it can become an issue. It can be a real problem. I can see how it would be. So, but once again, for me, it's more about making sure that you please the other person. I mean, I think that you're going to get some pleasure out of it. You're going to get some pleasure out of it anyway. Even if the pleasure that you give is just seeing somebody else be pleased until you can get yours. So you're giving to get. Okay, nobody has to know that you're only giving to get. Till you open your big stupid ass mouth like, I don't even be like going down on you. Your shit's tart. Plus, you don't be washing good down there. Like, okay. I wouldn't have suggested that you made that move, but you made it. Make that move right now, baby. All right. Sherry said at Carrie, right? I feel like I'm discovering my body, my whole body of all over again. If you can understand what I'm saying, I don't I don't know if it's the age or experiences. Okay. Okay. All right. 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 CK right says you can fix it or let it let it all go with honesty. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Narcille says, in my 20, I like getting with older women because the more I learned, the more she wondered how long I would keep up. Cool. Jeff Hogan says, head can be the most beautiful thing for both. Is it can be a most beautiful thing for both. And it is. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So, there are still women out there who don't do that though. And they ain't trying to hear it. And they not, there are women out there who I know women who said I met a woman before who said that she broke up with her husband. She got a divorce over that shit. She said he started cheating on me. And she said that he started cheating on her. And she said it. She said he wanted me to put his thing in my mouth. I wasn't going to do that. This was a comedian. She said this shit on stage and she was dead serious. This wasn't part of the joke. We looking for the punchline. I'm looking for her to say something like, well, yeah, I would lick his ass, but I wasn't sucking his dick. You know what I mean? No, she was just like, I don't do that. I don't do that. And I was like, He was his wife, not mine. But that's a clear example of when one person wants something and the other person doesn't want it and refuses to deliver. It can become an issue, and it can play on the compatibility, the sexual compatibility that you once had. So, because I'm wondering, like, how is it that you may have gotten with somebody and felt that y'all were very sexually compatible in the beginning, but then again, sometimes you're not honest with yourself. Sometimes you're really just not honest with yourself. Sometimes you like a person so much that you conjure up in your head that, no, the sex is okay, it's good enough, I can rock with this, and you fuck around and marry that person, or you wife them or you wifey them. It happens. It happens. Every woman does not capture a man because of her sexual prowess. It's not always like that. There are plenty of men who like women, like a woman, their woman, just for who they are. I love you just the way you are. Okay. Gravy, grits and wavy and grits. I said grits and wavy and grits. I said grits and wavy and grits. I'm glad you came on through and you know that you're the shh. And she says both men and women out there who won't do that. Don't just say women. Oh yeah, you're right. And I did just say women. Yeah, you're right. But and you know why I just said women? Because I said, give head. I don't, I know people saying that, women get it. No, you don't. Y'all don't have no head. There's no head. You know what I mean? There's no head. Y'all barely got shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have a head. But you're right. There are plenty of men who don't go down on their women, who refuse to. Like, they are. There definitely are. So yeah, it can be an issue. And it really, if it's a situation where there's no communication on the issue, yeah. Well, how about this? Communicate, get it together, make it straight. Okay. 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 He said gravy. That's a cute name. So you just grits wavy. We just gonna combine that shit. Gravy. Matter of fact, Gwavy. 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 Just go fuse them joints together. TK Wright says we don't have to like all of the same things sexually, but the chemistry has to be in sync. Sounds good to me. I like it. Communication and willingness to be understanding. Willingness to be understanding. You don't have to be turned on by the same thing that somebody else is turned on by. Try to understand why they're turned on by what they're turned on by, and just try to accommodate. That sounds like enough compatibility to me. Cherry says, for me, I've learned to speak up and say what I like and what I don't like. I just had to tell someone, you're not a damn DJ stop. A DJ stop? A DJ did not save my life. There's not a problem that I can't fix, because when you do it in the mix, and if your man give you trouble, just break out on a double and don't let him trouble your brain, and away goes trouble down the drain. And away goes trouble down the drain. All right. Oh, I said gravy. Oh, my bad. All you did was repeat it. So I didn't say grits and wavy and grits. I said wits and gravy. Okay, I don't know. My bad. You know what I mean? I don't be trying to say people's name wrong. I'm a little sensitive about that. Like, hey, what you say you want to be called, I'm gonna respect that. So, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, it's the Daily Go Get Amism Show. I'm your host, Sun752, aka Omar, with the and tonight on this Throwback Thursday, this Let's Get Real About Relationships Thursday, we are talking about sexual compatibility, all after the fact. Now, what we mean by all after the fact is like, so you may feel that you're sexually compatible with somebody in the beginning, and maybe you are, but somebody can start to break away from you, and then I don't know how you can go from we used to fuck all the time, we couldn't keep our hands off each other, all that kind of shit, whatever, and go to what, the sex was never really all of that. Well, maybe the never really all of that was. It really wasn't all of that in the beginning, but we might have felt like it was on his way to something. On his way. I think that if two people care about each other, they would try to make the sex as good as possible when they are in a relationship that way. However, there's only so much you can fix. Now, bad sex, you can fix. You can fix that. But there's a difference between bad sex and bad pussy. There's a difference between bad sex and bad dick. Some people don't understand that. They don't recognize it. They don't understand it. They don't get it. They don't acknowledge it. But there is a such thing. Because I've had sex with women who had great pussy, but the sex was really garbage. Like, in other words, like maybe the hole was all of that. It really was. Had that, it had the super grip. You know what I mean? The wet shit was like fucking, spectacular. There was a party going on inside there. But she couldn't move, or she wasn't, flexible. You know what I mean? It happens. The women can be bad at sex, really bad, really, really, really bad, to the point where you'd be like, "Hey, look, we can just chill." Like, we can Netflix and chill for real. Like, I mean, for real, for real. We gonna watch this whole movie and then talk and do nothing else. Me and you. It be like that sometimes. Because there can be times when, like, some women are so insecure. When you're dealing with a woman that has a lot of insecurities, like, especially if they're physical insecure, if they have physical insecurities, they don't love they don't like their body, they think they ugly, they think their body is ugly or undesirable, and they think that you feel that way, even though you keep telling them the opposite of that, but they don't believe you because they don't believe in themselves. And you like, your dick is not staying hard through all of this. Because it's like you got to talk them off a ledge in order to get into it. It's like, bitch, I said that you was beautiful and your shot is all of that. What the fuck? Can we fucking do this shit? Well, I'm saying, I like you don't believe and yes, and you and you this shit is a mad turn off. I mean, it really, really is. Siobhan Muse. Siobhan, what's going on the Instagram side? Good to see me, some of you. Thanks for coming on by. Thanks for coming on through. Good to have my eyes up on you. You know it is true. If you didn't know. Okay. All right. Jeff Hawkins says, when the interest is strong, the learning abilities can be the most gratifying in the deepest depths. Love that part. Okay. That's what's up. Exploring is half the fun. Bad sex can be corrected. Bad sex can. Like I said, bad pussy, that can't be corrected. Look, God gave you what he gave you. You know what I mean? There is a such thing as cactus ass out there. Any man that's been up in some cactus ass, you know what it is. Like, so you can do all of that other shit. Like, jump off the chandelier, improve your head game, all of that shit. But, it's like, it's like that thing. Guys, you better watch out. Okay. No Circus Soleil over here. Hold on. Carrie says, Jeff, both parties got to be willing to do that. That's true. I think that's true. Jeff said, coochie control can be a mind-blowing experience. Shaking my head and just, I'm just saying, keep her interest in the process. Yeah. Like I said, bad sex. Yeah, bad sex. Because sex is everything. It's all of that. It's anything you bring into the situation. But your anatomy is what it is. Cactus ass is so sad. Cactus ass. Cheryl says, keep it even. Some men like that too. Some men can be like, yeah, Yeah, but I wouldn't know that. So you keep it even. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So that's for y'all to say. I don't know if some men have a cactus dick though. Like you might want to. If he got a cactus dick, like yo man, yo keep that. I don't know what the hell is the prickly. Yo, keep your porcupine. Yo. I don't know what a porcupine could comfortably fit into. But you got that though. Skin like an alligator. No mas. Word up. Yeah. But you know, for those of y'all who weren't listening earlier in the show, we were talking about how some there are women out there who fake orgasms, and if you can fake orgasms, then you can fake sexual compatibility. You might just be looking at it as taking one for the team. Like I'm doing this for the family. Yeah, you know, my husband or my man, yeah, he can't fuck, but he can't fuck, but he makes a lot of bucks, and he makes sure that my son gets Tonka trucks and that my girls get Holly Hobby houses and shit, and make sure that he pays the bills, and it feels good to come home to the heat and make sure that a big screen TV I can see, and everything will be all right. I hold it down because I'm the mom. Yeah, and I'm built for that shit. He takes care of home. Make hits. Yeah. When it's time to lay, I ain't going to let him get all of it every day, but I'll ration it out a little something. He deserves that. At this particular time, I'ma hold it down. Everything is going to be all right. We hold it, let him come around. Hey, sometimes you take one for the team. Taking one for the team doesn't always involve a double date. Sometimes you take one for the team, for the fam. You know what I mean? Take one for the team, for the fam. So, yeah, as we continue talking about sexual compatibility, it can mean different things to different people. It can mean different things to different people. And as time goes by, how long will you be able to hold it steady, hold it down? How long will you be able to put your personal, physical, sexual desires aside? Well, evidently, some people do it for a lifetime and have convinced themselves that it doesn't really matter. It's okay. Like, it ain't no big deal. I think that it's important. And I'm not just saying that sex is important in a relationship, even though it is, but your happiness is important in a relationship. And if if a portion of your happiness comes from your ability to have an orgasm, you know, on a now and then, why would you sell yourself cheap? Especially if that's something that you should be able to fix. You know? Mm, 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 mm. Since I got 3 men I can talk to here. Let me ask you all this. Have you ever waited a woman out? You know, like a lot of times men be trying to get to the ass, you know, as quick as possible. You know, men be trying to get to the ass as quick as possible. And by men, I mean me. But there have been times when I just chill. Like, all right. Like, it can happen at times when you may have given up on the ass. Like, she ain't trying. You know what I mean? Like, look. You fellas might know what I'm talking about. You was trying to bed down this chick for a minute. Y'all went out, y'all did shit, blah, blah, blah. But she was acting like a cold fish. And you said, all right, well, fuck it. She know, all right. She ain't trying to do this. And your mind, you done already moved on. Maybe started messing with another chick, but you ain't veto this one. Like maybe one day, I don't know, whatever. Maybe one day we can work it out. Okay. But in waiting her out, she came around her goddamn self. You know how it is when you stop messing with a chick. It's like something goes off in their head, like, yo, I just heard him get another girl number, and they setting up a little something that happened this weekend. It's like they can hear that even if they're not around. So that sense of urgency might have got her on her shit. In other words, what I'm asking y'all is this: have you ever waited a chick out until she was ready to the point where she came and got you? Because that can be a wonderful thing. Because she done already did all of the groundwork. It can all happen in one night. Like, yo, I know that y'all, I know that y'all done got some ass on the night when you didn't think you was gonna get no ass, or got some ass from a chick that you didn't think you could get some from. And it's like, not only did she want to do it, evidently she wanted to do it bad. This shit here is splashing. What the fuck? Compatibility may not have been an issue, but you may have already stumbled upon it and didn't even know. Your power was in your hesitation to forge ahead. Like, by you not pressing the issue, she like, oh, baby, we can do it. Take your time, do it right. We can do it, baby. Do it tonight. You won, and you ain't even know you was playing. You had already canceled yourself out the game. Like, I ain't gonna win this shit. Fucking, I'm gonna go to the game. I'm gonna play in the game, but I know I ain't gonna win. You wind up winning. One big too. As a man, your silly ass was like, oh, you may not have figured it out that night. Like, yeah, I got this shit. Fuck around, fuck it up the next time. Okay. Indeed, it only works gratifying if the two wheels are okay. James Price says another porcupine fits into another porcupine. I mean his whole body though, son. I mean his whole body. Where you gonna put a porcupine at comfortably? Comfortably. Ah, shit, that's crazy as hell. Oh, man. All right, Norris Hill says, waiting but not obsessing. Yeah, okay. All right. Jeff Hawkins says, gotta must step your game up. Word up. Cherry says, I found someone who was a great lover, but I can't talk to him after sex. No knowledge. Yeah. I don't know, Cherry. To me, it's nothing worse than a woman I can't talk to. I ain't gonna front. Ain't no pussy that good. It's not gonna keep being good. Like, if you want to get rid of a chick right after you bust, you ain't nothing there. Like y'all can't hang out, y'all can't do nothing, y'all can't just enjoy each other before or after. Yeah, that ain't. I don't know. Plenty of people involve themselves in those types of situations, but I just don't see it. I don't see it. Jeff Hogan says sometimes Sometimes your power may be in your timing, of the hunt. Mm-hmm. It would be good to recognize that power, though. Recognize. Jeff Hawkins says the dance then become different. Acceptance. Stop being so anxious, like genuine. Oh, stop being so anxious, like genuine. Right? No doubt, man. All right, let's do these birthday shout outs. We have some birthday. I said, let's do these birthday. I said, we had some birthday. We got some birthday. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious. March 11th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box, Eric Croxton. Happy birthday to you, E. And also Sharice McIntyre, no relation. Happy birthday to you, cuz. And my man Antonio Starks. Tony Starks. What up, Starks? Turning 49 years old today. And Butter Rock. Turning 32 years old today. Butter Rock. And Miranda Jean-Francois. Turning 33 years old today. And Tamia Nickerson. Go get her, Tamia. Turning 46 years old today. And also Michael Cummings, turning 55 years old today. Deuce Nichols. And also Nichelle Shani, turning 41 years old today. Hey. And my girl Sharon Goldilocks Crawford, turning 45. Bow, 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 bow. Turning 45 years old today. Sharon Goldilocks Crawford. And my big cuz, Kenneth Neal. Kenneth. Now, this is the crazy thing. You know how crazy this shit is. Now, a few weeks ago, a couple of weeks ago, whatever, his mom, who's also a Pisces, she claims 2 birthdays on 2 days. One day and the day after. Like it's like the 23rd and the 24th, some shit like that. My cuz has 2 birthdays listed here. And one of them, he's turning 57. And one of them, he's turning 58. What we doing? What we doing, cuz? What we doing, auntie? What we doing? What we doing? Both of y'all Pisces. Both of y'all on some other shit. Yeah, what we doing? What we doing? What we doing? And last but certainly not least, Yolanda Coates, Ohio's finest. Yolanda Coates, what's good? It's my girl. It's my girl right there. She used to be on Blog Talk. I want to say happy birthday to all of you and anyone else out there who shares this birthday with this glorious March 11th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on it, do the damn, to rock out, rock on it, do the damn, rock out, rock on it, do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, man, listen, sexual compatibility, it's important. People try to diminish its importance, but it is important. It's always important to be loved, to receive affection, to be able to enjoy yourself physically with somebody. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of times people make other people feel bad about that, like they're shallow or like they just oversexed or whatever. Get the fuck out of here. But that's why it's important to be sexually compatible. So if you are a straight sex pot, well, get yourself somebody who's the same way. Or y'all can get y'all rabbit on. Fuck. That's what you want to do. as you get older, you know, start to be more mature. Yeah, sex may not be as important, but I don't think that it will ever go away. Like, nah, it ain't important at all. I don't think we doing that. I don't think we doing that. Anyway, we will be back tomorrow night. I said, we will be back tomorrow night. I said, we will be back tomorrow night. And I hope to see you all in sight. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. I love y'all right back to life. You know what it is. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to share the show. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to be out. Let me get Blog Talk on up out of here. I say bye-bye. I said bye-bye. I'm saying bye-bye.
Thank
Let's
you for
go.
using Blog Talk
All right.
Radio.
And
Bye-bye.
on the Instagram side, I want to thank y'all for coming through. I appreciate it this much. And for my YouTubers, I get back, and you best believe that I had a good old time, and I hope that you did too. Peace.